Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. You are tuned into the Real Psychic Investigators, and my name is NEHRU. We're going to go ahead and get into a new psychic investigation reading at this time. Welcome in investigators. Welcome in divine masculines, divine feminines. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you are on your lunch break, thank you so much. I know you could be doing a lot of other things with your lunch hour or half hour or whatever it is that you are granted, okay? So thank you so much for tuning in. Before we get into the energy, the only download that I have at this time is someone's going to be receiving a pancreatic cancer diagnosis, okay? Someone's going to be receiving a pancreatic cancer diagnosis, all right? Also, for those of you who are not aware, esoteric conversations, okay, are now open, and you can schedule a conversation with me, all right? And you can schedule a 15-minute, 30-minute, 45-minute, or hour, okay? And all of that information will be in the information section of this video once it's posted, okay? Again, thank you so much for tuning in. A good thought, okay, as we get into the energy, a good thought is to have no expectation of when, okay? No expectation of when, just know that they will, okay? So what do I mean? Have no expectation of when divine source is going to bring whatever it is to you, okay? Just know that they will, because they are faithful. Your ancestors are faithful. Most High is faithful. Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Michael, Ascended Masters, Archangel Jeremiel, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Azrael, Archangel Shamuel. I connect with you. Ascended Masters, I connect with you. And I ask that you protect me, not just this new venture of esoteric conversations, but also this reading overall, as always, okay? Speak protection over it and over those who are genuinely listening. If you are karmic and you're listening and tuning in, welcome in. Thank you so much for helping the algorithm and helping the channel grow, okay? So let's go ahead and get into it. Again, I hope you're doing well, okay? On the bottom of the stack, we have the Hangman. Speaking of, no expectation of when, just know that Most High will, okay? So temperance energy, patience, Sagittarian temperance energy, all right? Divine Source, I thank you so much for my rest. I thank you so much for the ingenuity, okay, to do what I do in whatever way that ingenuity comes to me, okay? I thank you for the collective, and I thank you for the high vibrational investigators that are diligently on the case and helping us realize the truth, okay, about our journey here. Okay, again, investigators, you are part of divine truth. Okay. All right. So to start, we have the Queen of Cups. We have the Knight of Wands. Okay. We have the Four of Cups. We have the Seven of Cups. We have the Ace of Pentacles. We have, I said temperance, right? Don't know. See, look. Okay. No expectation of when. Just know that they will, okay? Also, you might want to, when you have the opportunity, you might want to stargaze, okay? Stargazing, all right? Just spending time staring out at the sky. I know in most places it's the winter time, so perhaps you couldn't sit outside for very long, but, okay? When I was in Arizona had some of the clearest skies I've ever seen at night, okay? And same thing with here in Southeast Asia, okay? The sky it's brilliant. I mean, at night, the stars are, the stars at night are big and bright, deep in the heart of Texas. Okay, so something about Texas, all right? All right. So again, thank you so much for tuning in. Yeah, let's go ahead and see what it is that Divine Source has for us at this time. And again, thank you so much, Aravat. Truly love you, in love with you, truly, okay? And yeah, I give divine source esoteric kisses all of the time. Esoteric kisses all of the time. Again, okay? It's not a superficial relationship. It's a supernatural relationship, right? All right, so let's go ahead and see what it is that, let's go ahead and start it out right. Freemasons, okay? So we have a cult, okay? Also, there's another church somewhere in California. I posted it in the community tab. Hello, Alicia. Poquito Espanol, okay? So, okay, please do not come in here speaking Spanish or I will kick you out of the room, okay? Because I have no idea what the fuck you're saying, okay? And for all I know, you could be cussing me out, okay? So don't come in here speaking Spanish, okay? When you are, yeah, just don't, okay? I've had to do that before. And I have nothing against Spanish speakers, obviously, okay? I love the Spanish Latino culture. I love it. It's rich. It's strong family orientation, okay? But don't come in here speaking Spanish, okay? I'm speaking English to you. You speak English to me, okay? Or get out. So Freemasons, okay? So we have a cult energy. There's another FBI, high-ranking FBI official who is resigning. Another FBI official who is resigning. His name is Dan Bongino or something like that, okay? Another FBI, okay? So in 12 months, okay, those of you who are in the U.S., in 12 months, there have been 2 FBI directors to retire, 2 or resign, 2. I don't know if that's ever happened in history in the past. 2 FBI investigators resigning. I keep saying retiring. Someone could be retiring. You could be retiring soon, okay? So on Freemasons, we have Cameron, Kathy, Wesley, okay? All right. Thank you so much for your likes and love, everybody. Thank you so much for your likes and love. Divine source, any blockages of this channel, again, or any of the information, okay, I return all of those blockages to those who sent them to me. If these individuals have channels here on YouTube or whatever else, may their channels die. May their channels be blocked, okay? Not through my own means, because I don't know who you are, okay? But, all right. Next, okay? So we have the 9 of Swords out here. So there could be a Mason who's incarcerated, okay? Associated with this energy right there, right now. A Mason who is incarcerated. They could be a Eastern Star, okay? It just speaks of a cult, okay? So Kathy could be an Eastern Star. Kathleen, Catherine, Wesley, okay? Cameron, okay? All right, and so we have the Queen of Cups here, okay? So this Queen of Cups energy is, generally speaking, it is someone who is highly emotionally involved, okay? Someone who is in balance, okay? Masculine energy, feminine energy, okay? They're balanced, okay? And I don't know why all of a sudden it just got hot in here. Give me just one moment while I turn the air conditioning on, okay? All right, so yeah, someone who's highly emotionally involved, okay, or evolved, and they want to probably, okay, share this with you, share your life, share their life with you, okay, connect with you in some way, okay? He is your uncle, not your father, okay? He is your uncle, not your father. Okay. All right, so someone in this energy is an uncle, not your father, okay? The Freemason, okay, it could be an aunt who's not your aunt. You may have thought they were your mother. They could be your aunt and not your mother, okay? On the other side, we have, he is a narc investigators, okay? as always, investigators, okay? Meditate on your cases, okay? And with my information out here now for esoteric conversations, yeah, you have all that information. So someone tries to, I don't know, steal money from anyone, my account or what have you, or what have you. Okay, you have links, you have all that information. Okay, looking at the name Judy. Okay, someone changed their disappearance or changed their disappearance. Someone changed their appearance, changed their disappearance. They may have changed their disappearance. Okay, so they may have been in Okinawa, but now they're not in Okinawa anymore. Okay, now they're in Tokyo. Okay, but someone changed their appearance. Okay, facial, body augmentations of some sort. Someone changed their appearance. Okay, this could have been done with money that belongs to you, collective. Money that belongs to you. Okay, thank you so much for the love. I appreciate it. I definitely reciprocate that love to you and protection over you for your journey. Okay. Next. Wow, 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 wow. Look. Okay, so this could have been someone who was faking like they were emotionally. Hey, Justice League. Hey. All right. This could be someone who was pretending like they were emotionally invested in you. Okay. Okay. They could have told you that I love you. Okay. As a fake mother or a father, they could have told you, I love you. They could have given you hugs. Okay. I love you. But no. Karmic from day one. Karmic from day one. Dark, trying to take you out, trying to take your child out, trying to ruin you, ruin your journey. Okay, destiny swap with you. Okay, this energy right here. Okay, false love. Okay, false, fake. Okay, they really did not love you. Okay, it was all a front. It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazines, Salt and Pepper and Heavy D up in the limousine. Temperance. No expectation of when, just know that divine source will. Okay? Investigators. Fingerprints on the door or window sill. Okay? Fingerprints on the door or window sill. Okay? So, you might want to go back to the scene. Back on the scene, crispy and clean. Oh, old school rap. Right? You can get with this or you can get with that. You can get with this or you can get with that. You should get with this because this is where it's at. All right? So someone could be realizing that you are where it's at. Okay? Divine masculine, divine feminine, male or female, someone could be realizing you are where it's at. Because they tried to get with that and they tried to get with that, but they know for a fact that you are where it's at. Okay, you are where the truth is. You are where the healing is. You are where divine purpose is. Okay, someone's realizing that. We can't help them all. Okay, we can't help them all. Just walk away. We can't heal them all. Simply walk away. Okay, karma is at work. Okay, so again, that pancreatic cancer diagnosis, karma is at work. Okay, something that I realized a long time ago is, and when I was still a part of, religiousness, okay, and going to the Rock of Central Florida, okay, something that I realized a long time ago is that there are earthly reasons why someone leaves this planet. Okay, again, pancreatic cancer, emphysema, I don't know, car accidents, whatever. Speaking of car accidents, I've mentioned that I had a Mercedes S-Class before I left Florida and closed up business and all of that sort of thing. Do you know what the plan of the enemy was. When I pulled into my driveway and that car stopped running and it sat in the driveway for a year, what they were hoping happened, and this literally happened, what they were hoping happened was that that car would cut off like in an intersection or something. So you're turning a corner, you're in a busy intersection, and all of a sudden, bam, your car just stops. You're stuck in the middle of the intersection and there's oncoming traffic, and they were hoping that me and Sadie would get hit, okay? Cane Corso would get hit, okay, and end our life. That's what they were hoping, but it didn't stop. Or whatever they did to the car, okay, it didn't happen until I pulled into the driveway and I was in a safe place, and then the car stopped. But they were hoping it stopped in the middle of an intersection as I was turning and then get hit by a Mack truck. That's what they were hoping. That's what she was hoping. That's what he was hoping. Okay. Jamie Foxx is a star seed. What's up, Eric? What's up, Eric? Okay. Speaking of, okay, showmanship and red carpet spotlight. Okay. Showmanship and red carpet spotlight. Okay. So some of you are getting ready to be on a red carpet. Okay. You might meet Jamie Foxx. Okay. You might meet Eric. All right. Again, you can get with this, you can get with that, you should get with this because this is where it's at. All right. So options, choices. Okay. Do you want to date this one? Do you want to date that one? Do you want to court him? Do you want to court him? Do you want to court her? Okay. Who's the best option for you? Okay. Allow your ancestors to show you the truth about whoever this is coming towards you. Okay. Red carpet spotlight, options. This could be options in job, options in where to live, options in houses, cities, states, countries, options. Career options. Do you stay in the same career or do you transition into something else? Okay, options. All right. That is on one side of reincarnation of parent as your child. Okay, so someone in this energy currently, you will, and again, this is for you too, investigators, high vibrational, truth speakers and seekers, okay? And confirmationalists. Ooh, investigators, you are a confirmationalist. That's probably not even a word on earth, but you are a confirmationalist, okay? So you are confirming the truth about what's being released here on this channel and what other high vibrational esoteric beings are saying on YouTube or otherwise, okay? Confirmationalist, investigators, confirmationalist. Okay, so someone in this energy, when you come together with your divine partner, if you are not already in that union, you will, affirmationalist. Yeah, we are Justice League, we are. All right, you're going to have a starseed child with your divine feminine, divine masculine, and it's going to be a reincarnation of a past parent. That could be a parent from this lifetime. Okay? If they were taken out, this could be a parent from this lifetime. Okay? The name Joseph, Joey Lawrence. Okay? Joey Lawrence. All right? Lawrence comes out frequently. Joey Lawrence. All right? Ashley, Cyan, Sarai, or Sarah, okay? Ashley, Cyan, Sarai, or Sarah, okay? Someone could be called Ash. Just go by Ash, okay? The last name Cox, C-O-X. The last name Sox, S-O-X. Okay, and I just got heavy, sinus, return to sender, whoa. Just heavy like sinus, whatever, something right there. That was interesting. Okay, so with this Four of Cups, okay, this is something about, I'm really getting from the energy, not just what the card means. You know what I'm really getting here? Okay, you know what I'm really getting here? with the Seven of Cups, okay, there is really only one divine choice. That's what I'm getting here, okay? There's really only one divine choice, okay? Again, there are many, many, many physically beautiful beings on this planet, men and women, beautiful, handsome, okay? Many, okay? Don't pay attention to the physical only, okay? That's what I'm getting, okay? So with this, there's really only one divine choice. There's really only one. You see how the rest of those cups are back there, and that being right there has turned their back, and now they're facing, there's really only one righteous choice, okay? The best choice, okay? There's good, better, best, okay? An F is bad. A C is average. An A is the best. You get it? Okay? And we have Arkansas, okay? So, Little Rock, Bentonville, Arkansas is where the Walmart Corporation is established. Bentonville, Arkansas, okay? Jackson Hole, Wyoming might be significant. Jackson Hole, Wyoming, okay? Arkansas, Walmart Corporation. Someone could work at Walmart currently, okay? But you need to be on YouTube releasing the truth. You might work at Walmart, but you might need to go ahead and start your channel, start that business, whatever that happens to be, okay? And break out of that type of financial matrix. We've all had jobs. We've all worked for someone, okay? But I can tell you, for high vibrational beings, that is not the ultimate destiny. That is not the ultimate destiny. The ultimate destiny is for you to be free, okay? Oh, Noah, Arkansas. For you to also Northwest Arkansas. Someone could be a twin, okay? Twin. All right, so someone could be a twin, okay? Twin brothers, twin sisters, okay? Someone could have an adopted daughter, okay? Because they were not able to have children of their own, okay? Someone could have an adopted daughter, okay? Newsworthy, all right? Okay, so there's a sister out here that is touching your child. This doesn't have to be a biological sister, okay? This could be a someone who you consider a sister, your BFF, ladies, okay? This could be your BFF, all right? Hey, Bretta, how you doing? Hope you're doing well, Bretta. Thank you so much for tuning in, okay? So there's a sister energy out here, again, close friend or what have you, okay? Someone's out here letting someone babysit their child, and that individual, a female, is touching their child. Okay, could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay. Someone touching your child, Ace of Pentacles. On the other side of the Ace of Pentacles, investigators. So that's the energy out here. I kept saying changed disappearance, and I meant changed appearance, right? So changed disappearance. Someone, again, ran away from wherever they were. You could have been tracking them at that time, and now you do not know where they are. Again, John Wedding energy, okay? You knew where John Wedding was at one point. You had a bead on him, investigators, but now John Wedding has disappeared again, out of FBI sites, out of Secret Service, whoever is hunting him down, Interpol, whoever that is, okay? He's currently on the FBI's most wanted list, all right? Karmic aunt energy, okay? So here we go, collective. Here we go, investigators, okay? So there's someone you need to say no to, okay? This individual could be reaching back out to you. Okay, so you could get a DM, okay, or some other type of communication from this individual. If you have not been in communication with them for some time, it probably will be some type of social media contact that they attempt to make, okay? but you need to say no. Okay? All right? Just say no. Like the old school drug commercials. Okay? This is your brain. This is your brain on drugs. Okay? By the way, the saying goes, a mind is a terrible thing to waste. But you know what I've come to realize? But you know what I've come to realize? The mind is something that needs to be wasted. Okay? And I'm talking about conscious living. When I say the mind is something that needs to be wasted. Okay? You can't function through the mind and make sense of the spiritual journey here. You can't function through the mind and make sense of the spiritual journey here. Okay? Again, we are not human beings having a spiritual experience. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. Okay? So say no to something. Here we go. And it's in, I just picked it up and it's in reverse, but yeah, okay? This is the death magic. Okay? This is the death magic. So just say no. Okay? Some of us need to exercise more, whatever that happens to be. Okay? It doesn't mean you have to go get a gym membership. Okay? There are many things you can do at home for exercise. Okay? You can do yoga. You can do Tai Chi. Okay? Any number of things. All right? But take care of the body. Okay? The name Brian. Okay? Brian Gumble. Brian McKnight. Okay? Brian Bosworth. Let's look up Brian Bosworth's information. Brian Bosworth. All right, let's take a look at Brian Bosworth. All right. Okay, so there's another first name, last name, same initial, Brian Bosworth. All right. All right. And it's funny, they list him as an American actor, but he was actually a football player also in the NFL, right? And polarizing figure in college. Polarizing figure in college, right? Brian Bosworth, all right? Also, his middle name is Keith, Brian Keith Bosworth. So the woman who raised me, she had another son who passed supposedly from SIDS, okay, sudden infant death syndrome, okay, as an infant, okay? That could have been a sacrifice, all right? That could have been a sacrifice, okay? She told me he passed from SIDS. Born 3/9/65, 3/9/65. You could be seeing 333 as my nose itches, okay? You could be seeing 333, all right? Born in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. He went to the University of Oklahoma. Sooner Boomer, baby. All right, he went to the Oklahoma. All right. Drafted in the first round, Seattle Seahawks. Okay. He is famous for being ran over by Bo Jackson. All right. That's one of the famous NFL clips and highlights of Bo Jackson's career. All right. Brian Bosworth, right? So look at him in college, okay? Look at his number, okay? Okay? Also, I'm getting Burlsworth. Speaking of Arkansas, yeah, I'm getting Burlsworth. His number is 77, 77 Burlsworth. Yeah. Okay? All right? So, Brian Bosworth. All right, there you go. Okay. So, again, 3/9, so 333. That's what 9 is, right? Okay. We have Washington, D.C., Brian Burlsworth, or Burlsworth. Shout out to you, okay? Shout out to you, baby, okay? He is someone who has kind of a Rudy story with his football career. So he had a dream for playing for Arkansas. He worked hard, wasn't very athletic, okay, but he worked hard and he became a starter on Arkansas's football team, okay. He had been drafted, I want to say, by the Indianapolis Colts. He was drafted by the Indianapolis Colts, but on his way home, he did not even make it to one practice. On his way home, he was hit by a semi truck. and passed in that car accident. Okay? He was already drafted, but he never got to play on the team. Okay? Burlsworth, number 77, at the University of Arkansas. Okay? They have a locker dedicated to him. Okay? They have a locker dedicated to him. All right? As a monument. Give me just one moment while I look this up. Okay? Okay, so here we go. All right, so let me find a good image. All right, let me find a good image. Okay. Brandon Burlsworth, another BB. Okay. Hello, 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 Charles. Is this real? What do you mean, is this real? Okay. What do you mean, is this real? All right. Okay. And here's his locker. Okay. Dedicated to him. Okay. At the University of Arkansas. Okay. Honoring him. Okay. So there could be something about a monument honoring someone. Okay. A monument honoring someone. We have Washington, D.C. Okay. Charles, on this channel, all we do is speak the truth. Okay. And I don't say that egotistically. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. It's definitely real. It's definitely real. Somebody who's been here before, let Charles know that we only speak the truth here and we speak it unapologetically. Somebody let Charles know. Charles, you can send me an email. Washington, D.C. Okay. Someone's name is blank. Okay. Or something is blank. Okay. Your ancestors could be writing you a blank check. Whatever amount you want it for, whatever amount you want it for, divine masculine, divine feminine, whatever amount you want it for, write it out. Okay? Blank. Okay? Blank is on one side of this dark energy. Okay? So whatever this energy was, it was a deceptive energy. Blank could be from DC. Okay? All right? Blank could be from DC. Dark, sneaky, okay? Lying, cheating, stealing, robbing, killing. Lying, cheating, robbing, killing. Lying, cheating, stealing, robbing, killing. Right? 13 colonies, okay? That could have been your last lifetime here, collective investigators. Okay? When you came over on the Mayflower, on the Nina and the Pinta. Right? When you came over here, again, the lies they tell us about Christopher Columbus. Let's read something. The lies man, what the hell is going on with the temperature? The lies they tell you, okay, you could be experiencing that, collective, at this time, right? And again, this is what we do here, okay? We look up information like this because it's pertinent, okay? And we need to know the truth, okay? We are truth speakers and truth seekers, okay? All right? Listen to this about Christopher Columbus, collective. Listen to this. Investigators, listen to this. This is the karmic ass system that we live in today. This is the karmic ass system that we live in today. The traditional narrative about Christopher Columbus was a deliberate simplification of history taught to primarily promote nationalism and interrogate immigrant groups into American society during the late 19th and early 20th century. The lies, or oversimplification in history, historical education, were generally not malicious in their intent, right? But serve specifically, return to sender, serve specifically specific social and political needs, okay? So, in the late 1800s and early 1900s, Italian immigrants faced significant discrimination, portraying Columbus, who was likely Italian-born, as the central figure in America's founding was a way to interrogate Italian Americans integrate Italian Americans into the wilder national story. national story and legitimize their place in history. Okay? So, Christopher Columbus did not discover America. Okay? Again, part of the program, karmic. What else did they lie to us about in school? What else did they lie to us about? Okay? Most everything in history. Most everything in history. Okay? All right? If no one else believed you, collective, would you still? Okay? So if no one believed you, again, Charles asking, is this real? Okay? Yes, it is. Okay? But if no one believed you, would you still continue on your journey? If no one believed you, none of the 8.4 billion people on this planet, if no one believed you, would you still continue your journey? Okay? That's a question for you. Okay? All right. What do we want to do at this time, collective investigators? What do we want to do at this time? Okay. Oh, I'm looking at a coven of men, so that's a confirmation on Masons. Okay. Confirmation on Masons. Let's get another stack out here. Let's get another stack. Okay. What time is it? 39 minutes. All right. 39 minutes. Divine source. Let's get some messages out here. Okay. Let's get some messages. Again, thank you so much for tuning in. Again, I know if you are on your lunch break, speaking of lunch, on top of the stack, we have hungry. All right. All right. Someone needs to grow the fuck up. Okay. There's a drug dealer. Again, John Wedding energy. Okay. Pancreatic cancer diagnosis. Okay. Divine source, ancestors, messages. We're going to go ahead and probably end this very soon here. All right. Thank you so much, as always, for tuning in. Thank you so much, collective, for sharing the content. Okay. Hello. Yeah. Always continue the journey. Okay. Without support. Okay. As many of us have. Many of us have had no support. No support, especially if you've been in hermit mode. Okay. You've had no support here on earth. Okay. None. Okay, outside of what your ancestors have provided for you, you've had no support. Okay, so let's take a look at these messages. Okay, any of the messages that come out here that are a duplication of the tarot. So, for instance, if we get the Seven of Cups message out here, that's a double confirmation on the Seven of Cups. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at the messages. So we have the Queen of Wands. I feel more optimistic about life and ready to get out of my shell, to share my joy and my ideas with you and the rest of the world. Again, so someone could be working for someone now, but they know that their journey is to be an entrepreneur. Okay? They know that their journey is to be an entrepreneur. All right? That could be you. Okay? We have the Lovers, number 6. Okay? You could be a life path 6. Okay? A life path 6. Okay? I had someone comment in one of the videos that they are 33 when I was speaking about master builder numbers. Your age has nothing to do with you being a master builder. It's the month, date, and year you were born. It has nothing to do with your age. Okay? Them being 33 today is significant for their journey, okay, and what's going on with them, but it's not based on your age whatsoever, okay, because your age changes, obviously, right? So, the Lovers, the connection I have with you is so deep and profound on all possible levels: sexual, spiritual, emotional, and intellectual. Confirmation, Bert. Also, that download that I got, again, I read very little, and I don't say that because I don't like to. I say that because I only read when I'm guided to, okay? And typically that's looking things up, okay? But the Spirit of Omaha, okay, again, posted information in the community tab. Spirit of Omaha, spiritual, mental, and these are the four wins. The four wins. Four wins. Brian Bosworth, 4-4. The four wins. Mental, spiritual, emotional, okay? And mental, physical, emotional, and spiritual. I think I had that right. Okay? So, Life Path 6, the four winds, the spirit of Omaha. That has nothing to do with Omaha, Nebraska. But Omaha, Nebraska could be significant for your journey. Okay? Nine of Swords. Yes, double confirmation. Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords. Where is it? Nine of Swords. Okay? Double confirmation on the Nine of Swords. Once I start to focus on our problems, it's hard to stop. And then I get paranoid that it will get even worse, falling into anxiety. Again, this energy here, again, they could already be incarcerated. You might not even know it. Someone that could already be arrested and you not know it. They don't post every arrest. They don't make every arrest public. They, investigators, police officers, okay? I just got internal affairs. Internal affairs. So internal affairs, okay? They don't make every arrest public. Okay? So double confirmation on someone being incarcerated. Okay? What do you mean, is that yours, Charlie? What do you mean, is that yours? Okay? Charlie, and again, collective, you can let Charlie know. Moderators, if there are any moderators currently in here, you can let Charlie know that I will kick their ass out of here. You can let them know, Charlie, I will kick your ass out of here. Don't be coming in here with no karmic ass bullshit. Okay? I'm telling you. Okay? My empathic abilities are extremely high. Don't bring your dumb ass in my on my channel, okay? Acting like a fool, okay? Because I'll embarrass your ass. All right? Ace of Pentacles. I feel so rich for knowing true love. I now see how easy it is to create wealth when you know someone like you to love. Yep, let them know, Justice League. Let them know I'll kick his ass out. Don't fuck around and find out, Charles. Don't fuck around and find out. Okay? So, double confirmation on the Ace of Pentacles. Money, money, money. Money. Okay? Friday night. Just got paid. Okay? The World card. All right now. The World card. The World card. Okay? All my life, I was trying to fulfill a void inside me by doing more. Okay? But now, and there is a balance. Okay? The work and play balance, the work and relax balance. There is a balance that's needed. There is a balance that's needed. Okay? Again, just like your masculine and feminine energy. If you're too much in your feminine energy, then people tend to abuse you. Okay? If you are too much in your masculine energy, okay, then you run around like a gorilla beating your chest. I'm a man, right? Like an ape. Confirmation. All right. So, World card. All my life, I was trying to fulfill a void inside me by doing more. But now that I found myself, I feel complete and see extras as blessings. Okay, the World card. Also, the number 21 represents maturity. 21 represents maturity. Okay, think back to 2021. What was going on? Where were you? What were you doing? Okay, 2021. This could be something significant about someone who you were connected to back in 2021 or something that happened in 2021. Looking at 99 and 4747 up there on the video timer. 99 and 4747. Can I read your cards? I don't do personal readings. However, I have, you can schedule an esoteric conversation with me. And at the end of that conversation, we will pull energy to see where things currently are at that time. Okay. Again, all of that information is in a previous video that was posted on this channel. In fact, it was the last video posted on this channel. Okay. So if you go to the other channel or go to the video list, you will find all of that information there, Charles. Okay. And it will be a video meeting. Okay. Because I don't deal with karmic ass motherfuckers. Okay. So I'm not just talking to somebody on the phone. Oh, also, one of the options, because again, I'm in Korea. Someone's in Korea. I'm in Korea. I'm in Vietnam. Okay. I'm in Da Nang, Vietnam. And so all of the access to different things, apps and all that sort of thing is far more limited here than it is in the US. Okay. And so one of the options is we could also do collective investigators. We could also do a WhatsApp call. Okay. We can do that as well. Okay. That's an option. All right. So I don't do tarot readings, personal tarot readings, but we do have esoteric conversations. Four of Swords. I'm learning how to practice self-care and rest when I feel overwhelmed. Okay, again, see, there we go. Okay, so someone who all my life I was trying to fulfill a void by doing more, now they're finding with the Four of Swords energy, now I'm feeling or learning how to practice self-care and rest when I feel overwhelmed. It's nice to stop working for a while and just enjoy being. Okay, so something about enjoying the fruits of your labor. Okay, something about enjoying the fruits of your labor. Okay, and finally, we have the Queen of Swords. Okay, you could be in this Queen of Swords energy, boundaries up, okay, around your heart, around your love, around your journey overall. Also, ancestors help with this, meditations, chakra clearing, cord cutting, okay? I'm starting to appreciate how fair you have been all this time and not accepting my bad behavior despite your warm nature. Okay? So you gave unconditional love to someone and then you took it away, and now they're realizing, nose itch, now they're realizing after the love is gone, what used to be right is wrong. Okay, someone's realizing that. Let's go ahead and place these in the stack and see what Divine Source reveals through these messages. And again, thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in during your most likely lunch hour. Okay, you could be taking a break. You could be a business owner. You could be taking a break. Okay, landscaping company might be significant. Okay, pool cleaning company. Okay, I don't know who's cleaning a pool at this time, but meaning because of the weather. Someone's sex life. Someone's sex life is way too busy. Again, celibate for a long time. Queen of Wands. Oh, I read the message already. Okay, so Queen of Wands, okay, is revealing someone who's optimistic. Okay, but someone's sex life is too busy. So we got fake father and fake mother out here. Woo-wee. You could find out that neither one of the people who raised you was your mother or father. Collective investigators, you could be looking into this individual, doing this investigation, and you like, neither one of these individuals are their biological mother or father. They have the DNA of none of them. Okay? Looking at Chicago, Springfield, Illinois, Joliet, any of that might resonate for your journey. Here we go, feeling quite lyrical, honey, popping off. Here we go, tell the truth, won't we? Yep, we will, even if we go alone, because you know we are the truth. Whoa. Eravat, Divine Source. Return to sender, return to sender, okay. Go outside today. Again, exercise more. That might just be a walk. That might just be a walk. Take a stroll. You get done eating lunch, take a stroll. Take a 15-minute walk. Okay? Go outside. Okay? I want to go outside in the rain. Miami. Okay? Something about the Midwest and the Southeast the Midwest, and the Southeast. Okay? When someone says the South, often people think about Arkansas, Alabama, Mississippi, right? South Carolina, Georgia, right? Very seldom when you say South, does someone think of Florida. Very seldom. Okay? Florida is like its own little whatever something. Okay? It's a peninsula. Okay? But it's its own little something. Whenever someone says, oh yeah, I went down south, no one ever thinks about Florida. They think about all the other, right? They think about all the other places. Okay? We have a reverend. Okay, this reverend could be in Miami. This could be the next bust, okay, for karmic as demonic. Again, most recently in California, there is another karmic couple that has just been arrested, for murder. And I think it's going to end up being two murder victims. A reverend, a karmic ass religious mofo. That's what a reverend is. Okay? This reverend could be a Freemason. Okay? Call themselves reverend. All right? I'm remembering something. When we were growing up, I had a brother whose name is Matthew. All right? And I loved him like a brother, even if he's not biologically mine. I said Georgia, right? For one of those southern states, right? And growing up, again, Kevin was a minister, okay, serving a 40 to 60 year sentence currently, if he's not already gone bye-bye. He might be the one with the pancreatic cancer diagnosis, okay? So natural illnesses are one thing, but the truth of the matter is that natural illnesses, the way that someone dies is an indicator of how they lived. The way that someone dies is an indication of how they lived. So let's take Rob Reiner, for instance. Rob Reiner, the actor, producer, okay, who was recently, him and his wife, murdered by their son. Rob Reiner, okay? So Rob was probably unconditionally loving and giving to this individual, whoever that son is. I don't even know their name. He could have been on drugs of some sort, okay? And Rob could have threatened to cut off his financial supply. So he gets mad and decides he's going to take them out. I don't know if they have any other children, okay? It could have been a dispute over their estate, okay? Again, a parent cutting someone off, someone getting upset and taking that parent out, okay? Okay? That is on the world card. Looking at Georgia, on the other side of Georgia, we have James. James could be the reverend, okay? Or James is someone else. But I was speaking about Matthew, okay? And any names as always, okay? Significant. And growing up, they would call us, Kevin and his polygamous women, okay? They would call us Deacon, listen to the names, Deacon Pop Squally and Reverend Squanky, okay? So they called Matthew Reverend Squanky, okay? And again, this was when we were like 11, 12 years old, right? And they called me Deacon Pop Squally. Where they get that information from, I have no idea, all right? But yeah, all right? The name Lisa, okay? Culture Club, I'm getting Culture Club, Boy George, Karma Chameleons, okay? These are what we deal with, collective and investigators. Karma Chameleons. Lisa. Okay, Lisa could be a reverend. Again, that couple in California, she proclaims to be a prophetess. How are you a prophetess and you're murdering people? How are you a prophetess and you're murdering people? As angry as I've been at the karmics, I didn't physically do anything to anyone. I walked away. Okay? This says, I lied when you asked me, but yes, I sleep with men and women. I lied when you asked me, but yes, I sleep with men and women. Okay, so someone's bisexual. Okay, again, you have free will. You can do whatever you want to. Again, you want me to sing the song? It's your thing and you can shake it how you want to. Give it a free, you're making money on the corner. Okay? You wonder why we call you bitch? You wonder why we call you bitch? Look here, Miss Thang, hate to salt your game, but you's a money-hungry hoe and you need the change. In the locker room, all the homies did was laugh, high fives, because another nigga played your ass, even said you was easy, even sleeves there, sleeping around for what you need. It's your thing and you can shake it how you wanna. Give it up free, you're making money on the corner. 3 houses down, 3 doors down. You could live in an apartment complex, 3 doors down, 3 houses down. Okay? It could be the neighbor across the street. It doesn't have to be directly 3 houses on the same side of the street. Someone in your community, in your city, okay? Someone in your city, okay? A letter is arriving shortly, okay? Someone could work in automotive sales or finance department, okay? Someone in this energy could work in automotive sales or the finance department. A letter is arriving shortly. Again, it doesn't mean a physical letter. It could mean an investigator. FBI, CIA, DEA, sheriff, deputy, okay? SWAT, raids, okay? Confirmation, sister touching someone's child. That babysitter is a molester, investigators collective. That babysitter is, they're a molester, okay? And here we go. Woo. We're going to close it out on this, okay? Former FBI director. Again, in 12 months in the U.S., they've had 2 FBI directors, high-ranking investigators, directors retire. Most recently, Dan Budino, or something like Bengino, something like that, okay? Again, the name Sarah, Sonora, Celine. These could be places, investigators. Sarah, Sahara, Sonora, Celine, okay? All right. Thank you so much, as always, for tuning in. Investigators, is there anything else that we need to do? Get some angel numbers for synchronicity for your cases, okay? Again, Charles, okay? If you want to reach out to me, send me an email. Divine Source, angel numbers, Divine Source for synchronicity, angel numbers, Divine Source, angel numbers. I said 99. We have 99 out here, okay? Again, if you would like to have an esoteric conversation with me, okay, it is $10 for every 15 minutes. Taking initiative, okay? This date is right around the corner. This date is right around the corner. This could be the date that a letter arrives, okay, collective? This could be the date that a letter arrives or news arrives. Again, it could be a person, okay? So, 8 of Wands energy, fast-moving communication. 8 of Wands energy, fast-moving communication. 1221 is right around the corner. Speaking of which, I know a karmic ass who was born on 1218. Shout out to you. Happy birthday, girl. Shout out to you. Happy birthday. Okay. 1221. Work with what you have and it will get you places. Count your blessings and acknowledge your dear ones. You will find inspiration and figure out a way forward. You might also be getting some good news soon. Say it, Divine Source. Confirm it. I can see clearly now the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way, and I avoid them, okay? So 0909 for new beginnings. Look out for an opportunity. Look out for an opportunity. Look out for an opportunity that might be a game changer. You are completing something major. It feels good to level up. Close the old chapter. A new adventure will unravel. Okay. Last. 1441. Okay, again, investigators, 141st day of the year. 7-7 could be significant. Okay, 7-7. What's on the bottom of the, okay, on the bottom of there, all right? Wish come true, 11-11, wish come true, okay? You could be a Scorpio and you're about to get a wish come true, okay? Unique skills. It's that time of intense self-development. Focus your mind on your craft, okay? You already have what it takes to succeed, but patience, temperance, energy. We got all kind of confirmations coming out here as we close this out, boy. We got all kind of confirmations coming out here with these angel numbers, okay? Temperance came out, okay? Focus your mind on your craft. You already have what it takes to succeed, but practice makes you a master. We're going to look at the 3 master builders and the significance of them before we go, okay? Since it mentions master. It also serves to find true purpose, okay? Leveling up in your career or business is priority right now. So you could be a business owner and it's about to take off. You could get a high-level client, okay? This could be a celebrity. It could be Jamie Foxx, okay? Or someone of that caliber, an A-lister, okay? You could be getting ready to get a client right now, and they pay you $10,000 a month, $5,000 a month. You could be getting ready to get a client and they're about to, put you in another tax bracket. Put you in another tax bracket. That's good. I like that. Let's go ahead and look at the 3 master builders and their significance. Again, thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Nehru. I am an extraterrestrial, earth angel, light worker, and Gaia beacon. Right? Born on the 333rd day of the year, that is 11/29/74. Okay? And non-leap years. Okay? I am a healer. Most of all, I heal myself. Okay? And I've healed myself of many things. All right. So, okay. So in let's do this. This is not going to, I'm going to have to look these up individually. Master Builder 11 usually refers to the numerological concept of a master builder representing the intuitive visionary. Master Builder 11, intuitive visionary. A highly spiritual, insightful, and inspiring figure. Distinct from the practical master builder number 22, okay, with 11 focusing on inner knowing and creativity and spiritual enlightenment, often appealing as an angel number like 1111, woo, like 1111 on the bottom of the stack as a nudge for attention. So if you are tuning in here, right, you could be a Master Builder 11 with this confirmation. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at Master Builder 22. Okay, Master Builder 22 refers to a powerful concept in numerology where the number 22 is a master number signifying immense potential to turn grand visionary dreams into tangible money-making realities, tangible reality, okay? Combining idealism with practicality. Those with this designation, often a life path or destiny number, are seen as natural leaders, architects of destiny capable of monumental practical accomplishments through strong planning and action. Okay, Master Builder 33. Master Builder 33 combines the master number 33, the master teacher, with the they mentioned something about Freemasonry, which I don't resonate with, okay? But there's talking about 33rd degree Masons, okay? So the master teacher is the rarest and highest master. Again, not patting myself on the back. 11, November 29 is an 11. 74 is an 11. Is the rarest and highest master number, representing selfless love, unconditional love, healing, and spiritual guidance, okay? It integrates the intuitive 11 and the practical 22 to achieve spiritual mastery. Attributes: compassion, creative expression, and serving humanity as our key themes. Again, the purpose of my journey here for the 10th and final time, okay, is to heal the nations and reveal the truth about the karmic programs that have been done, MK Ultra, okay, and all these other, okay, including COVID, all these other, see, throat chakra blockage, return to sender, all these other karmic ass systems, including school, lying to you about Christopher Columbus and other things, okay? My journey here as a master teacher for the 10th and final time is to reveal these things. Thank you so much, as always, collective, for tuning in. I appreciate you. Again, I send love and protection to you, okay? Those of you, divine masculines, divine feminines, and upright investigators, okay? If you would like to get in touch with me, please see the information in the information section of this video. As always, be encouraged, and know that divine source will bring it to pass. Have no expectation of when, just know that they will. Thank you so much, as always, and be encouraged.